Mohan Murari.
Hare Krishna Govinda Mohan Murari.
Hare Krishna Govinda Mohan Murari.
जपा कर हरे मन विहारी.
जपा कर हरे मन विहारी.
हरे कृष्ण गोविंद मोहन मुरारी.
हरे कृष्ण गोविंद मोहन मुरारी. हरे
Is the small speaker in front working? We hearing from the back, but not from the front monitor. Should we try again? Right, we can hear it much. We hear it much better now.
Om. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shiva 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 Shambho. Har 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 Shambho.
Shiva 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 Shambho. Har 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 Shambho.
Shiva 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 Shambho. Har 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 Shambho. Shiva Shiva
Shiva Shiva Shiva Shambho. Har 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 Shambho.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah
Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय. हर नम पार्वती पतये. हर 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 महादेव. सीताराम सब कोई. Let's all stand as we begin this morning's satsang. Sitaram Beti, lovely to have you with us. I now recognize who it is. Hari Om. as we stand, as we put our hands together, as we invoke that divine presence, feel the love and the joy of sitting together in puja and coming before Bhagwan this morning. That opportunity to come, to pray, to love, to sing. Bhagwan, thank you so much for that. I invoke your presence by first clearing out all of my negativity by reciting गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बू फलचारुभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् ओम वक्रतुंडाय हुम श्री गणेशाय नमः। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबिके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे उर्वारुकमेव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मोक्ष्यमामृतात्। हर नम पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। ओम वसुदेव सुतं देवं
कंसचानूरमर्दनम्
देवकी परमानन्दम्
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु।
ओम क्लीं कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमो नमः। प्रेम से बोल श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की, श्री गणेश भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, नवदुर्गा देवी मैया की। प्लीज टेक योर सीट्स कंफर्टेबली।
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न
शुभमङ्गलदायका विद्याबुद्धिप्रदायका
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना 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 गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा 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 गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना 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 गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा 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 गौरीनन्दन
गङ्गाधर शिव शम्भो नन्दन
गङ्गाधर शिव शम्भो नन्दन
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय शुभमङ्गलदायका विद्याबुद्धिप्रदायका
जय शुभमङ्गलदायका विद्याबुद्धिप्रदायका
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना 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 गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा 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 गौरीनन्दन
गजवदना 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 गौरीनन्दन
गजवर्णा 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 गौरीनन्दन
गङ्गाधर शिव शम्भो नन्दन
गङ्गाधर शिव शम्भो नन्दन
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय 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 गणनायका जय जय विघ्न विनाशका
जय शुभमङ्गलदायका विद्याबुद्धिप्रदायका
जय शुभमङ्गलदायका विद्याबुद्धिप्रदायका
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 प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की सीताराम सबको ही once again सीताराम everybody you know this morning for whatever reason I feel like very elated. I'm happy to see all of you. I'm happy to see you smiling. Everybody seemed to have left all their worries outside when they came inside. For those of you who are looking on Facebook and YouTube, unfortunately you didn't have that chance. Hopefully it's still not too late. It's only 8:40. You could still reach the Mandir. Those of you who live close by, please come. But for those of you who are looking on Facebook and YouTube, unfortunately you didn't have that chance. Hopefully it's still not too late. It's only 8:40. You could still reach the Mandir. Those of you who live close by, please come. so we could sit together and sing together. Today now, our last Sunday in the month of Shravan, I ask that we all join together in singing the Shivji Chalisa as we glorify Shankar Bhagwan and bless ourselves by singing his name.
जय गणेश गिरिजा सुवन मंगल मूल सुजान कहत अयोध्या दास तुम देहु अभय वरदान हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर 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 जय शंकर ओम हर हर जय गिरिजापति दीन दयाला सदा करत संतन प्रतिपाला बाल चंद्रमा सोहत नीके कानन कुंडल नाग बलि के अंग गौर शिर गंग महाए मुंड माल तन झार लगाए वस्त्र काल बागंबर सोहे छवि को देख नाग मुनि मोहे हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर 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 जय शंकर ओम हर हर मेरा मातु की हो विदुलारी वाम अंग सोहत छवि न्यारी कर त्रिशूल सोहत छवि भारी करत सदा शत्रुन जयकारी नंदी गणेश सोहे तहा कैसे सागर मध्य कमल है जैसे कार्तिक श्याम और गणराम या छवि को कहीं जात न खाओ हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर 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 जय शंकर ओम हर हर देवन जब ही जाए पुकारा तब ही दुख प्रभु आप निवारा दिया उपद्रव कारक भारी देवन सब मिले तुम ही जुहारी तुरंत सदानन आप पधायो लवणी विष महामारी गिरायो आप जलंधर असुर संहारा सुयश तुम्हार विदित संसारा हर हर जय शंकर
ओम हर हर
हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर त्रिपुरासुर सदयुग मचाई सब ही कृपा कर लीन बचाई या तपहि भागीरथ भारी पूर्व प्रतिज्ञा दास पुरारी दानिल नमः तुम सब कोई नाही सेवक स्तुति करत सदाही हर जय शंकर
ओम हर हर
हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर प्रगट उदधि माथड़ में ज्वाला जय सुरासुर भय विहाला हीर दया तहकारी सहाई नीलकंठ तब नाम कहाई पूजन रामचंद्र जप कीन्हा जीत के लंक विभीषण दीन्हा सहस कमल में हो रही धारी दीन परीक्षा तब ही पुरारी हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर 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 जय शंकर ओम हर हर एक कमल प्रभु राखे जोई कमल नयन पूजन चह सोई तदिन भक्ति देखी प्रभु शंकर भय प्रसन्न दिए चितवर जय 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 अनंत अविनाशी करत कृपा सबके घटवासी दुष्ट सकल नित मोहि सतावे भ्रमण रहे मोहि चैन न आवे हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर 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 जय शंकर ओम हर हर त्राहि त्राहि मैं नाथ पुकारो यही अवसर मोहियान उबारो लय त्रिशूल शत्रुन को मारो संकट से मोहियान उबारो मात पिता भ्राता सब होई संकट में पूछत नहीं होई स्वामी एक है आस तुम्हारी आय हरहु अब संकट भारी हर हर जय शंकर
ओम हर हर
हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर धन निर्धन को देत सदाही जो कोई जाचे वो फल पाई स्तुति कही विधि करो तुम्हारी क्षमहु नाथ अब चूक हमारी शंकर हो संकट के नाशन विघ्न विनाशन मंगल कारण योगी यदि मुनि ध्यान लगावे शारद नारद शीश नवावे हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर 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 जय शंकर ओम हर हर नमो नमो जय नमो शिवाय सुर ब्रह्मादिक पार न पाया जो यह पाठ करे मन लाई तापर होत है शंभु सहाई विनिया जो कोई हो
अधिकारी, पाथ करे सो पावन हारी। पुत्रहीन कर इच्छा कोई, निश्चय शिव प्रसाद तै होई। हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर, हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर। पंडित त्रयोदशी जो कोई लावे, ध्यान पूर्वक होम करावे। त्रयोदशी व्रत करे हमेशा, तन नहीं ताके रहे कलेशा। धूप दीप नैवेद्य चढ़ावे, शंकर सन्मुख पाठ सुनावे। जन्म जन्म के पाप नसावे, अंतवास शिवपुर में पावे। कहे अयोध्या आस तुम्हारी, जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी। जय 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 त्रिपुरारी, आया है हम शरण तुम्हारी। हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर, हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर, हर हर जय शंकर ओम हर हर।
नित्य नेम करि प्रातहि, पाठ करो चालीस। तुम मेरी मानो कामना, पूर्ण करो जगदीश। मत्सर च्युति हे मंतरि तू, सन्मत 64 जान। स्तुति 40 शिव ही, पूर्ण कीन कल्याण।
प्रेम से बोलो उमापति महादेव की
जय।
Adi Shankaracharya composed this very beautiful stotra, Shivamanas Puja. And as we sit together, sit upright, we offer puja to him in our mind, and we ask Bhagwan to accept our love and our puja, and accept the love that we intend to continue to shower upon him every day, every moment. Prabhu, please accept this Manas Puja, mental worship of you. I offer you first of all a seat studded with gems, and I bathe you with the cool waters from the Himalayas, and with divine clothes decorated with various gems, and with marks of sandalwood paste, of the musk from the kasturi deer, and I adorn your form. I offer you flowers composed of the jati, champaka, bilva, patra, rachitam, and I wave those incense sticks in front of you. Prabhu, you who are the ocean of compassion and the Pashupati, please accept my offering. Ratnaikalpitamasanam himajale, snanam cha divyambaram, nanaratna vibhushitam mrigamada, modankitam chandanam, जाति चम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते हृत्कल्पितं गृह्यताम्. I offer you now the ghrit, the ghee, the payas, the different gems, 5 different types of food, and in particular Ramba Phalam, that plantain which I know that you love. For drinking I offer you water with all the various fruits and vegetables, and I wave a piece of lighted camphor before you. Gauvarane navaratna khandarachite patre ghritam payasam bhaksyam panchavidham payodadhyutam ramba phalam panakam शाकानामयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरकन्धोजलं ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो स्वीकुरु. I offer you a canopy, an umbrella for cool shade, with a pair of fans, and I fan you with all my love and devotion. I offer you a clean mirror, representing the purity of devotion in my heart. And I fill the place with divine songs and dances, accompanied by music from the veena, the bhedi, mridanga, and kahala. I offer full prostration to you, before you, and then sing the various hymns in your praise. Chhatram chamaryoryugam vajanakam Sadarshakam nirmalam Veena-bhed-mridang kahalakala Geetam cha nrityam tatha Shashtangam pranatih stutir-bahuvidha Etat-tamastam maya Sankalpena samarpitam tava vibho Puja Grihana Prabhu. Prabhu, you are my Atma. Devi Girija is my Buddhi. The Shiva Ganas are my Prana. And my body is your temple. My interaction with the world are your worship. And my sleep is the state of Samadhi. My feet walking about is your Pradakshina. And all my speech are your hymns of praise. Whatever work that I do, all of that is your puja, your prayer, your aradhana. Om Namah Shivaya. Atmadvam tvam girijamati sahachara prana shariram griham Puja te vishayopabogarachana Nidra samadhi sthiti Sansarah padayo pradakshana vidhi Stotradi sarvagiro Yadhyat karma karomi taddadakilam Shambho tavaradhanam. Whatever sins I have committed by my actions performed by my hands and my feet and produced by my speech and my body, or my work produced by my ears and my eyes, or sins committed by my mind while performing actions which are prescribed, as well as all those actions which are not prescribed, unknowingly, without much thinking, please forgive all. Prabhu, please forgive me. Karchana kritam va kayajam karmajam va shravana nayanajam va manasam va paradam vihitam avihitam va sarvam etat kshamasva jaya jaya karunabhe Shri Mahadev Shambho. Iti Shrimad Shankaracharya Virachitam Ivamanas Puja Samaptam प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 ओम नमः शिवाय। This is a beautiful month of Shravan. Tomorrow is our last Shravan Puja. We've so far been blessed to have everyone attend who've attended. They've done their puja with love and devotion. And tomorrow, in that last offering, we ask Prabhu to be with us and guide us and protect us always. And this week on Friday, the month of Shravan comes to an end with Dhoom Dham, with celebration, and a celebration but with prayer infused. Because we have Gayatri Mata Jayanti on Friday. And so the prayer, Gayatri Mata is japed, that mantra is done. Those who have their Jane will change. And with that strength, with that mental purity, we enter into Raksha Bandhan, when brothers and sisters, friends and family, relatives of all kinds, will come together to tie the Rakhi onto the hand of the male folk, and the male folk in turn will bless and look after and promise to protect that female aspect, their sister, whomever it might be. For each and every one of us, relationships are a crucial aspect of our life. Each of those relationships fashion our lives, whether negatively or positively. Sometimes relationships that we enter into keep us back, keep us down, drag us down. And that is why we sing Binu Satasanga Vivekana Hoi. Because without good company, without good people around us and good relationships, we will not be able to get the grace of God to live happily. No life, no person can live happily ever after. We've spoken about that. But how we treat with life, how we deal with life, especially in those troughs, those times of depth and depression and sadness, is the test of our character, and tells us quite often who are the people around us to help support us to bring us back to the top. Raksha Bandhan is a time when these bonds of love and togetherness are reinforced. And it is traditionally, focused on brothers and sisters, but the relationships that are celebrated on Raksha Bandhan go beyond just brothers and sisters. You have friends, you have relatives that you would tie for. You would have people that you want to treat as a brother. In some traditions, the wife self might tie for the husband, not because they are friends in that way, but they are friends in life. Because if you cannot be a good and best friend with your wife or your husband, then we start looking for friends elsewhere. So quite importantly, that relationship and that friendship is an important one. It is a bond that we celebrate and we nurture and we put together, we feed that bond and that love. The thing is, relationships in our life come and go, come and go. And they touch us in different ways. Biologically, our brothers and sisters are the ones hopefully we will go through life with. Sadly, too many brothers and sisters end up in places where they don't talk to each other. They don't get along. They don't know. They haven't nurtured the Raksha Bandhan, that bond. And so many times I see before me coming matters where father has gone, leaving everything. The children are there, unable to get along together because of those material possessions that they cannot give up. So they prefer to give up the relationship, which is what God put you here with. God put you in a family. God put you with brothers and sisters and a father and a mother to learn to get along. But we get dazzled by other things otherwise. And those bandhans are broken for those dazzling things. Raksha Bandhan reminds us to put our priorities correctly and rightly. But you know, relationships go beyond just siblings. And there's a beautiful story from the Mahabharata, where one time during Sankranti, Krishna Bhagwan he had a piece of sugar cane in his hand. And as he was moving, you know sugar cane, many of us don't because Caroni has closed down some years ago and we don't see cane that often except on probably Mahashivratri night. But sometimes it could be very rough on the outside, and when you pass your hands down like bamboo, you could cut your finger. And that's exactly what happened to Krishna Bhagwan. And he had his dulhins around, and they would run and look for cloth and blood, things like that. They would look for those things around to try and come and help him. But who stepped forward? Draupadi Mata. And tearing a piece of her sari, she tied that cut, stopped the bleeding. That love and devotion for him that she had. He referred to her as Sakhi, as my friend. Panchali, another name for her. But he referred to her as Sakhi because in that moment when he needed her, she stepped forward and everybody was otherwise flabbergasted, not knowing what to do. He stepped forward. And this is the way that we ought to love God. Without inhibition, without thought, by second nature, we step forward. He said, by you tying that onto my finger, I promise to protect you. He says, I'm the queen of the Pandavas. What was the relationship? Does anybody know what their relationship was? In terms of if they were related in any way? Chat GPT 8 when you. Am I losing my? I feel like I'm losing this signal every now and then. So, little did she know that when that time came and she was gambled away, gambling, thoughts, a different talk, and she was brought into the court, and all the men were sitting there. All the men were sitting there. And Duryodhana and Dusasan decided that through their own naked desires, they would disrobe her. And nobody stood up to protect her. Nobody stood up to protect her. No one had the gall, no one had the strength, no one had the courage to do that. बिन काज आज महाराज राज दे गए में दुख हरो द्वारिका नाथ शरण तेरी दुशासन बन्ह कतोर महादुखदाई And only when she let go of her clothes and she said, Prabhu, you know what is best. Then he stepped forward and she suffered no embarrassment. Heaps and bundles of clothing came because he had promised to protect her. And Bhagwan never breaks his promise. And that is a message to us as brothers, as men folk. We should never break that promise. Not for anything. Not for material things. Not for things that are going to leave us at some point in time. But these relationships that we have in our life have been put there to help us to reach higher and higher in our evolutionary state of upliftment of our soul. And if we, instead of nurturing these relationships and standing by our word, break it as soon as it becomes inconvenient for us to hold on to our word, then it's a sad day for us. Raksha Bandhan for everyone reminds us how necessary it is to consciously love another person other than your dulhan, your sisters, my brother, my mother, friends. Conscious loving. Sometimes you just say, I love you, you know. And it's just words falling out the mouth. But that act of puja focuses our mind to put us into that state where we recognize conscious loving, conscious living, conscious thought, conscious devotion, conscious prayer. And when we recite the mantras, as the Raksha is being tied, as the bhajan is being sung, as the song or the geet is being sung, as arti is being done, that whole act of puja is really saying, Bhagwan, I love you. And because I love you, I love this relationship that you have put me into. And this relationship that you have put me into is a very important one. And it's going to be difficult at times. This relationship is going to strain every ounce of my patience sometimes. Especially when you're young brothers and sisters. And they're bothering you and they're bothering you and they're bothering you, and I'm not going to buy you nothing. I'm not going to. It strains each and every one of us. But it tells us that some battles are worth fighting for. And some relationships, such as these, are worth fighting for. And that is the message I want to leave with you for Raksha Bandhan. And I want to tell you and ask you, I want to tell you first of all that it's important, but I want to ask you to accept that importance in your life and accept the relationships that you have with other people and honor those relationships that God has put you into those relationships. Try to understand and to elevate yourself. Why has God given me, for example, an abusive husband? Am I to honor that relationship? What am I to do? What is the lesson I am to get out of this? Very difficult. My mother is not treating me well. My father is not speaking to me, only talking to his favorite son or daughter. This is a relationship. Is this a relationship worth fighting for? Why has God put me in that situation? What sense it makes to go and even tie something on somebody who cannot even be bothered to take me on? These are the challenges that we have. Those are the real challenges. And we have to find it, which is why it's no coincidence that Gayatri Mata Jayanti falls on that same day. And why you've prepared for the whole month of Shravan to come up. You're praying and you're praying, and you're praying, and you pray some more on the day. Gayatri Mata, to give you that buddhi and intellect to understand, listen, conscious loving takes effort. And so I would ask us all to think about it as we move forward on Friday and celebrate it. Please celebrate it. And sometimes, now as I move on a little bit, you know, relationships sometimes bring you down. You say, sorry, I know that, but God has put me in this world probably to go through that relationship. But there's some relationships which elevates us and pulls us up higher. And you know, William Shakespeare said in Twelfth Night, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. And no matter what difficulties, the best and the best of us rise and inspire each and every one of us. Now, if I were to ask, what do Her Excellency Christine Kangaloo, Her Excellency Paula May, His Excellency Anthony Carmona, Wendy Fitzwilliam, and Maureen Rajnath Lee, Justice of Appeal in the CCJ, have in common? What would you say? They are all graduates of this Sir Hugh Wooding Law School. Yeah? That's the caliber of person. Even our Honorable Prime Minister is a graduate of the Sir Hugh Wooding Law School. And for the past 50 years, we have never had an occurrence like we have now, that are practicing Hindu Pandit is now the principal of that school, which brings out the caliber of people like that who change our world around us in Trinidad and in the Caribbean. Each and every attorney at law in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean has gone through a law school. The majority of them in Trinidad have gone through the Wooding Law School. So every lawyer that you know, including myself, went through the Wooding Law School at some point in time. Or other law schools, there are two others. And to know that I have a relationship with that principal is something that I know God has specifically ordained me with. Because for all of the people who are here and the young persons who are here who feel that Sunday morning is a difficult thing, I can't go every Sunday morning because I have so much things in life to do. Here's a person who was appointed as the principal of the Sir Hugh Wooding Law School, not because of people he knew, not because this one put him there and that one put him there, but by his own merit, his own hard work. And one day Panditji will tell you that his story is not a fairy tale story. It's a difficult story. But by God's grace, he has been able to do that. By God's grace, he has been able to inspire us. And by God's grace, we are able to come to a mandir where we have a Pandit like that. He's not going to like me for this. No. But some things have to be said. And some things have to be said in the presence of the person who has achieved those. Because his life And the life of his Dulhan is a message to each and every one of us of what is possible for everybody, all these young faces who are here. You are the future. This is the present. And this is whom you can become in your own field. You have like Anil Ji who's taking you through leadership programs. Which other Mandir you know about can do that? I don't know of any law school in the whole world, except probably for India, I haven't researched there, where there is a practicing Hindu Pandit. This is a once in a lifetime occurrence. For 50 years, it hasn't happened before. And for the rest of my life, however long that is, I don't think I will see it again. So, when we have persons of that caliber coming out of our mandir and out of Sanatan Dharma and inspiring all of us, and we have others who are members of this mandir, who have grown up in the mandir just like Pandit has, and have gone on to create a history that when we look back, we will say, I was proud to be a member of that mandir where that was the caliber of Pandit that we had. Today it's a very proud day for me, for Uma, Shambhu and myself, for the whole family, to know that Panditji, you have taken up that mantle, the pinnacle of your career at present, and accept it graciously, our love and adoration. And it hasn't ended there, because I know that others have contributions that they would also like to make. And I would first of all like to invite a member of the youth group to share a few words as to what Pandit's influence has been on her and the other youth growing up. Krishnji. It reminds you of Sesame Street. This is your life.
Jai Sitaram, everyone.
Jai Sitaram, Hari Om.
As I sat this morning at maybe around 5 a.m., trying to think about what I could say about our beloved Pandit Rudy that would do justice to this occasion, I realized that the task at hand was both simultaneously simple at its core, yet surprisingly difficult to articulate. After all, what do you really say about someone who never likes to be spoken about, as Pandit Dev mentioned? And it's always been this way in the entire time, 22 years that I've known our dear Pandit Rudy. He has been like the roots of a great tree. His work is always hidden from sight, but he is the reason why so many of us gathered here today, and those undoubtedly looking online. He's the reason why we stand tall and proud in Dharma as a Krishna Mandir family. And his dedication to us is never showy or flashy, right? You know that those are not words used to describe him, but they're quiet. And his impact on us shines through the clarity and the strength that he has nurtured in so many of us, especially the young people. And so as I look at him, and as I was looking at him while Panditji was talking, seeing him quiet, smiling politely, undoubtedly thinking, why all this fuss? I know that he thinks that way because he believes that he is entitled to work hard only, not to be celebrated loudly. And that is exactly why this moment matters. Because it's people like Pandit Rudy who work assiduously and quietly and humbly in the background without any expectation of reward that deserve it most. And so I'm most pleased and happy and honored to be here, to be part of this congratulatory tribute, very briefly, for someone who has shaped my life so fundamentally for the past 22 years. Every Sunday morning, as we draw services to a close, Pandit Rudy leads us in a mantra, the first half of which goes, Om Ma Sato Ma Sadgamai, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamai, loosely translating to lead us from darkness to light. For many of us here today, Pandit Rudy has been a living answer to this prayer. When young people like me look out into society around us, positive role models are unfortunately few and far between. We see fame without value. We see confidence without character in our leaders many times. We see influence without integrity. But when we look at Pandit Rudy, we see something different. We see a man who never has to raise his voice to command respect because he has earned it from all of us through his constant care and compassion and humility. We see an esteemed Pandit who will still show up early to arrange chairs in the annex when we have events and stay late to help share food and clean up after. We see this wonderful human being who is never more than a text or a call away when any of us need something, no matter our relationship with him. Personally, I see someone who is like a second father to me, in every sense of the word. Someone who has, as I've mentioned, molded me into who I am today and who motivates me through his actions to be a better Vrishni. One thing that we might all know about Panditji is that he shows up for the Krishna Mandir family. I mean, growing up in this mandir, many times I've seen him walk through that door, fresh off a flight or after a long, hard day at work. Still early, surprisingly calm, which I don't know if many of us would say if we were in his position, and always present. And I ask him oftentimes, half jokingly but a little bit seriously, do you sleep? And if so, when? Because every Sunday morning, every yajna, every social event in this mandir, Pandit Rudranath is here. And his presence is comforting constant for all of us. And it's something not taken for granted. Another thing that stands out to me is despite all of his responsibilities, many as they are, Pandit Rudy remembers the little things. Whether it's a birthday text message every year, the highlight of my July 7th, year after year, or taking the time out of Sunday service to congratulate and uplift youth who achieve things and who accomplish things. Pandit Rudy makes us all feel special in a unique way, and we will always know him and respect him and honor him for that. But amidst all of this, all of his great attributes, the one thing that stands out to me about Pandit Rudy, more than anything else, is his ability to meet people where they are. Whether it's a little child asking him, Gee, why does Sri Ganesh have an elephant head? Or a young adult approaching him for advice on sure, about to embark on a new career path, not sure how it aligns with their values and dharma. Regardless of who approaches him or what the question is, Pandit Rudy is there. He guides and he advises with the same level of care, same level of presence and purpose, giving each person the advice that they meeting each person where they are at their level, wherever that may be. And one exceptional thing about Pandit Rudy is that he listens. He listens carefully. In a world such as the one that we are in today, where it is, often very noisy and people shout, metaphorically and literally, Pandit Rudy is a shining example for youth on what it means to be a quiet, powerful listener. And of course, it would be remiss of me and incomplete, frankly, if I discuss Pandit Rudy without mentioning his family. As Pandit Rudy delivers pravachans every morning standing around where I am, a few feet away, if so much, is our dear Auntie Neela, who plays the harmonium and sings and enriches our Sunday services for many more years than I have been here. Exactly, as Auntie Mala said, the wind beneath his wings. And the best of both Pandit Rudy and Auntie Neela can be found in their children, two of whom are here today. And I have been privileged to grow up alongside them and see their talent and their skill, whether it be in singing or tabla playing or beautiful bassuri, and seeing his children show me and show all of us as a Krishna Mandir family that Pandit Rudy's impact is not frozen in the current moment, but transgenerational for many, many more years to come. And so as I move to conclude, I would like to once again wish Pandit Rudy all the best for his new undertaking. I know that he will continue to inspire people and to lead with that same empathy, that same integrity, that same commitment that he has shown all of us as a Krishna Mandir family for so many years. Your impact, Panditji, is not limited to the pravachans that you deliver every week. Although I must say, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you don't run out of things to say. Every week is something more inspiring than the last. But your impact truly will be in the way that you have shown us youth that dharma is not confined to book pages, but it is in how we live. It is in how we bring people together, uplift them, and serve them. And that is a lesson that I will always take with me. So Panditji, congratulations once again. I hope that your new role shows you the same grace and love that you continue to show all of us. I'm so very proud of you. Thank you.
And before you go, Rishni, we want you to offer this to his Dulahin, who is here. Neil, please stand. In recognition of the wind beneath the wings. This is an offering of love from the Mandir family onto you. Vishnu Bhai. Oh, Sati. Auntie Sati is here. We'll have some words from the Sri Sevak Sabha.
Thank you, Pandit Devendra, for giving the Sri Sevak Sabha opportunity to extend our good wishes to Pandit Rudy as he assumes his new role. It was just this week that some of our members got together to work on a document, Sri Sevak Sabha, an important document. And we, of course, met stumbling blocks and we had difficulties. And our session ended with, well, and we will let Pandit Rudy check it. And then the realization that with his new responsibilities, in his new role, that we were going to have to wean ourselves of the dependency which we have just developed over the years in all aspects of the Sri Sevak Sabha tradition. Well, let's see how that goes. We're not promising. We, the older members of the Sri Sevak Sabha, have watched Pandit grow in the Mandir, childhood, his youth, and into his role as our leader. He has impressed us in every way possible. And if his leadership style here is going to be his leadership style in his new role, then we know that Hugh Wooding is going to continue on its trajectory of success and excellence. All members of the Sri Sevak Sabha would like to pray and invoke the blessings of all the Devis and the Devtas, Sarva Devi, Sarva Devta, to look over you and bless you in your new role. We pray for you that you will continue to exemplify qualities which you have shown here, and you will raise your organization to the heights of success. It would be remiss of me, like Vrishni, not to mention the saying behind every successful man is a member of the Sri Sevak Sabha. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Sati. I always thought I used to be the humorous one, but you took that spot this morning. And we thank you sincerely. Pandit, I would really like to apologize to you, like Pandit Dave, but something in life you have to do it, right? And you have some good friends who you went to school with. So my duty here is on behalf of the management committee and the members of the Sri Krishna Mandir, we'd like to extend a very heartfelt congratulations to Panditji, our own boy. He and I joined management around the same day when we had his dad, Mr. Ramnarayan Rampasad, Mr. Yatin Rampasad, Uncle Murli, a lot of us. We were the two young guys on the block. So we have worked with management from then until this day, and we will continue to do so. So on behalf of my family, also Pandit, who are here, we did puja this morning. Words are not, we can't find words, a little boy who have Granville backings, and roots. We're really, really proud of you, and I was part of this little mischief here with Rennie, who is not here with Babita on vacation. So I was spilling the beans here, right? And he asked me and Pandit Dev so forgive us a little bit, right? I would just like to read something from Rennie to you. Sitaram all. As one of the 25 students that studied law with Pandit Rudy during the years 1990 to 1995, it is only fitting that I express my heartfelt congratulations to him on his appointment as the principal of the Hugh Wooding Law School. Let's hear it. During our 5 years together, Pandit Rudy was always an exemplar student, academically outstanding, passionate about the law, and was always full of humility. His appointment to a position that many would dream about, having but only a few have held 1973. No one would have expected a South-based attorney and a pundit to hold this position. For those of us who know Rudy, we would not be surprised by disappointment. Whilst we are all proud of Rudy, there are two persons who would most cherish his progress: his father, Rajaisram, and his mom. Rudy's father was a simple man, full of humility and very intelligent. His mother, as we all know, was full of love. A tree is as strong as its roots. Rudy's parents instilled in him great values, family life, spirituality, and discipline. These same qualities defines him today. How proud they must be of their son. Rudy, on behalf of all of us, congratulations on a most fitting and proper appointment. May God continue to bless and guide you always. Rennie Gosai. Let's hear it for Pandit. So on behalf of Rennie and his family and all of us, we'd like you to come, Pandit, a little bit and accept a small token of our appreciation. It's a little bit heavy. Shiva helping me here. So we'd like to present this to you. And let's hear it for Pandit. Thank you. Please forgive me.
I think this was the best kept secret. I had absolutely no idea. I have to say thank you. And I have a little bit of OCD, so I am looking at the clock and thinking, why is this going on so long? Because I know you guys. But I must say thank you. This is not a comfort zone for me. I am really uncomfortable being spoken about. But I have to say that, as our plumber says, Neil, anything in life is possible. And as Vishnu has said, my mother, my nana and nanny from Granville Village in Cedros. My Aji and Aja were from Mucurapo Street in San Fernando. And my father was a teacher and a school principal. My mom was caregiver at home. And as a young boy growing up on Skinner Street in San Fernando and attending school in San Fernando, I never dreamed that I would enter the legal profession. I remember Pandit Dave, as much as he would not know it, when he had returned from London, and at that time, seeing him as an attorney, and Winston Senath, who was here a couple weeks ago, he as an attorney, Pandit Ramnarayan Ramprasad as a solicitor, then attorney at law, being very instrumental, even though they didn't know it, in me making a choice. Because in 1990, when the coup was ongoing, I had the choice of remaining in a banking sector because I started working at a bank, or choosing the career of law. And believe it or not, the coup was instrumental in making me take the choice to go into law. Not because I wanted to defend any of the insurgents, because the pressure at the bank during the period of the curfew, when you told people you could only get $1,000 from your account and they threatened to kill you and your family, was as much incentive to get out of that career than anything else. Prior to that, my parents, yes, but my late poor Mrs. Gaya Prasad from Padmore Street was very, very instrumental in bringing me here to the Mandir. Not this structure, but the old structure. And at the Mandir, I've made many friends, I've formed a family, and I've met my life partner at the Mandir. You never know where life will take you, the influences that are there, and the impact that you'll have, but it is always important to give of your best in whatever you do without the expectation of any reward. And when the advertisement came out last year for the post of the principal of the Hewarding Law School, I thought of the first principal, the late Sir Fenton Ramsahoy. The late principal, Justin Austin Davis, who was from the Bahamas and then replaced Dr. Ramsahoy. Justice Anisine Seeley, a judge of the High Court, and then Miriam Samaru, who was Solicitor General in St. Lucia and then the principal of another law school, who then all preceded me. And I thought there's no way I'm in the caliber of such esteemed persons. But through the encouragement of many persons, I made the decision to apply. And it was a very rigorous, a very competitive process that started in January, several cycles, and eventually ended in April. And fortuitous as it may have been, on April 15th, my birthday, I got a call from the chairman of the Council of Legal Education, who did not know it was my birthday. I had just come home from law school. It was in the evening time, just after 5. And we were preparing to have the family over to celebrate my birthday. And I got a call from the chairman saying, well, Mr. Maraj, we must tell you, you have been successful in your appointment. And that was remarkable. It was surreal. And while I have been acting in the post, my official appointment takes place on Emancipation Day, August 1st. So I couldn't understand where you were leading with this, Panditji, but then it kind of, clicked over. So for the young people, for a little guy from roots in Granville and Mucurapo Street, walking along Coffee Street, going back and forth to school, being turned around in life by a coup, and then entering a profession where you do your best when you can. I remember when the Chekai ceremony was being performed with Neela and I in 1995, and did we have you on video? And he told the gathering then, he was a new lawyer at the time, and he was giving me advice, and he said, because I was performing Satyanarayan Swami Puja with Pandit Harish, and he said, and I'll quote him, some people say the profession you're about to enter, there's no place for Satyanarayan Swami. And your words were, that is a fallacy. And I have remembered that and I've tried my best to adhere to that. To be truthful first and foremost to myself, to be truthful to my family and my children, to be truthful to God, and to be truthful for everyone that I come into contact with. I haven't always done so as perfectly as I would like. Sometimes you try to not hurt people's feelings and you say things that are a little different. But nonetheless, I've tried to be as close as I can to that. And for everyone, it is something that I would commend to you what Panditji has said. Satyanarayan Swami and being true to yourself is very important. Doesn't matter who is looking on or what is happening. Once you know that you are true to yourself and you do your best, then really and truly anything is possible. And I want to commend that to everyone, particularly the young persons. You all are the future, as Panditji has said. I am the present together with Panditji, and he himself is an astounding example. I don't think I know of any Mandir Panditji in the world where a sitting judge of the High Court of your caliber otherwise officiates, and I think he deserves a round of applause as well. Neela, you have been amazing. You truly are my best friend. You will continue to be. And I don't think I would have been anywhere in any facet of my life were it not for you. I love you. Sitaram, everyone. Much more could be said, but I think that's enough for now. Sitaram, everyone. Thank you very much.
प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की. Before, I know it's very late, but I need to make this point, and it's a very important point. The late Sri Satyanarayan Maharaj, whenever he would go to yajnas all over the place, would speak about prominent Hindu people and be very proud of them. And wherever he would go, he would always point that out. And I know that were he alive, this movement would not have passed without him bringing it to the forefront of the Hindu community in Trinidad and Tobago. It's not the same. The temperature and characters are different at present. But I remember him because I know how he felt about so many prominent people. And he would have been very proud of you too as well, Ruth. All of the family, but him in particular as well. Prem se bolo Shri Vishnu Bhagwan ki. And now as we have, and I invite all of you to come up to do Aarti and so on. Please come, offer your love. It's 10 o'clock, so we will have the closing. I'm sorry. So we'll do Aarti afterwards. Those of you who have come prepared, right now we'll do our closing Aarti. And so I'll ask all of you to please stand. Hey Prabhu, thank you for giving us this opportunity to come to Mandir this morning, to look in and to look on this morning if you're looking on YouTube and Facebook, to be able to join with us together in puja and in prayer and in celebration. Please enjoy your week. Be strong in your belief in God and as proud followers of Sanatan Dharma.
Om Jai Jagadish Hari Swami Jai Jagadish Hari Bhakt Jano ke sankat Das Jano ke sankat Khan mein dur kare Om Jai Jagadish Hari सुख संपत्ति
तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा, आश करूं जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता। हम सेवक तुम स्वामी, हम सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो भरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति। किस विधि मिलो दया में, किस विधि मिलो दया में, तुम हो मेघमती। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने हाथ उठाओ, वार परा तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। धन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरि। भक्त जनों के संगत, दास जनों के संगत, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। ओम जय जगदीश हरि। ओम जय जगदीश हरि।
Hari Om. As we conclude our puja and our satsang this morning, we do so with a sense of gratitude and thanks for all of the blessings bestowed upon us. We ask Almighty God, O Prabhu, we are your children, and as we come before you with all humility and love, we ask for your continued blessing. Bless those individuals who may be ailing or ill in some way. Bless those families who may have lost a loved one. We ask you to provide that strength and that solace and that comfort required. We pray in a special way to those individuals who are engaged in acts of criminality or in deviant behavior, that you redirect their minds and their actions away from such pathway. For you, O Lord, a mother and father, you are family, you are friend, you are knowledge, you are wealth, you are everything to us. We pray to you. Hari Om. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasika Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Sato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बिंद्रावन बिहारी लाल की जय, आज शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी मैया की जय, श्री पौनपुत्र हनुमान की जय, प्रेम से बोले श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की जय। चिंतित around you सब कोई जय जय सीताराम। 2 moments of your time before you engage in your arati, so please, if you can have your seats for 2 moments. One is, firstly, I want to extend a warm welcome to everyone, but also to share the news, unfortunately, of the passing of the father of Kari Singh. We all know Kari, Dina, Devesh, Kavesh, and Kavir. So Kari's dad passed away, and this morning is the Anteshti Sanskar, and that is the late Shri Krishna Rajkumar Singh. It's taking place at their home in Debe, and then to the Show of Peace at 10:30. So those of you who would like to journey there, you are invited to do so. And on the other side of the corner, I want to extend a very, very happy birthday to one of our stalwarts, one of our pillars, and our beautiful voice on a Sunday morning. Vasudha celebrates her birthday tomorrow, so we want to wish her a happy birthday. Mr. Suku is tomorrow. Mr. Suku, Ajuda Suku's birthday is also tomorrow, so we extend birthday greetings to Uncle Ajuda. Somebody else? Oh, yes. And all other persons who are celebrating their birthdays or anniversaries, may Bhagwan continue to bless you. Couple of other announcements. As Pandji has said, Raksha Bandhan is this Friday, so we expect you, or everyone, to journey to the home of your brother or your sisters, the case might be, depending upon the logistics, and renew that bond, or persons you would consider as such. Next Friday, that's the 15th, we will be observing Krishna Janmashtami here at the Mandir, and you'll be getting more details about the start time and so on. But just prepare yourselves, it's the night time, so we will have parking across the road, we will have mantra puja, and we will have puja dipalana as well. So that will be on the 15th. It's a Friday night, so you can come and you can sleep a little later on Saturday morning if you wish. On the 17th, that's the Sunday after, there is a Kathak dancer and a tabla maestro. So her name is Kasturi Mishra Singh. She is from Canada, and she will be coming together with her Dharmapatni, who is a tabla player, and they will be engaging in an offering of dance and classical items here at the Mandir. We are using it, joining and partnering with them as a fundraiser. Tickets are on sale. It's $100 per ticket. The evening will be from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m., so it's a 2-hour show. And we invite you to please come and join and patronize this event. As we said time and time again, a number of things are going on in the Mandir that require that financial assistance, not only the infrastructure, but the Mandir as well, together with the Sri Sivak Sabha, has been engaged in charitable initiatives through these types of funding activities. So Rama has tickets. Please patronize and take tickets if you know you can sell. There are only a limited number available, so you can get those tickets. So that's the 17th of August from 4 to 6 p.m. As we were informing you this morning, Gaudi Mahata Puja was performed, and this marks in earnest the beginning of our journey and our celebration of Ganesh Utsav. The 26th of August will be the Pran Pratishta. That's a Tuesday evening. And then from the following day, the 27th onwards, we will be having evening satsangs. And we will start our 5-night yagya from the 1st of September. The Visarjan will take place on the morning of Saturday, the 6th. And the flyer is up on the screen. And then in reverse order, as Pandji has said, tomorrow marks our final Somvar Puja. And you are all invited to come from 6 p.m. and join with all of us as we engage in puja to Shankar Bhagwan as we culminate this wonderful month of Shravan and puja. Sitaram, everyone. Please, those of you who would like to come forward. Did I miss any announcements? Anybody? I'm doing like Vrishni. I'm trying to speak off the top of my head. So please come forward and perform your arati now and enjoy the rest of your day and have a very powerful, productive week ahead. Jai Sitaram.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार